What's going on? You're watching FBA TV. My name's Hayden Davidson. I want to talk about the future of Amazon selling and e-commerce in general, 2023 and beyond. Because look, the landscape's always changing. Amazon never stays the same. E-commerce never stays the same because it's billions and billions and billions of pounds traded throughout. Competition's always rising, but exposure's always rising. So the customer base is always rising. The industry's always growing. There's always changes because it's competition trying to keep up with people. It's new products being launched, new industries being launched within this industry, new niches being explored. So it's forever changing. Platforms are evolving. So I want to talk about from 2023 and beyond, where I think it's all going, where it's going to head to, and what you can expect to look at through the future, how you can sort of prepare for this, if you like. Because like anyone that doesn't know, I've been selling for over 3 years now online. Before that, I even did other stuff like drop shipping and stuff. So I've got quite a lot of online selling experience, and I just want to, big old window, isn't it? I just realised it's a big old bay window there. Random, letting all the light in. I want to talk about where I think it's going to go. So I think what we're seeing right now is, as always, increased competition coming into the marketplace. More of like people creating their own products. I'm seeing increased demand in that. But here's the thing. As the competition comes higher, as the demand increases, right, then it means that you've got to become better in yourself. So if you're thinking about creating your own products right now, whether that's bundles, whether that's private label, whether that's creating your own website, your own brand, etc., whatever you're doing, you've got to be the best. And I see so many people come into this space, right, where they're trying to sell products online and they're simply not the best. And that, look, I'm not saying we're the best at the moment, but I'm constantly pushing to be the best. And I've got plans in place right now to make sure that we are, if not one of the best in the marketplace. I'm always evolving towards that. But I see so many people launch bang average products, and then they wonder why they're not ranking. They wonder why they're not winning any buy boxes. They wonder why they're not experiencing growth year after year in their business. Because you've got to look at your product and think, would you buy that? Would you genuinely buy that if you were looking for a gift? And if you're look at your product right now, and if your answer is no, then that's your problem, you know? But I see people launch products like just bang average products that they've got some crappy place, they've slapped a sticker on it, and then they expect it to be successful. And then it just dies a very, very slow death. Got to be careful of this. So moving forwards, and we've all done that, by the way. We've all tested markets, tested waters, that's fine. But your mindset going forwards is, what I see is people trying to get into this space, trying to launch their own products, and they're not creative. And as I've mentioned in previous videos, if you're not creative, then I don't think you should be launching your own products. I think you should become a house of brands, where you're doing wholesale, you're doing brand deals, where you're good at systems and procedures and stuff, and just scale up that way. So you don't have to be creative. You utilize other people's products. If you want to create your own products, your level of creativity, or you need to bring someone in that is creative, okay? Your level of creativity, whether that's you doing it or someone else got to do it, it's got to be quite big. And if you're not gifted with creativity, if you haven't got the eye for stuff, you know what I mean by you need to have the eye. You need to have it. Some people have got it and some people haven't. You've got to have that eye. If you can't have that eye, then you're going to struggle. So 2023, 2024, 2025, you're going to see increased competition. So you've got to be constantly pushing to be better, constantly looking for ways that you can improve as opposed to the competition. You need to be one-upping the competition in any way that you can. Not unethically, but just ethically in a way that suits you, making your products just the best. If you look at your competitors right now and you can see that they're amazing, you can see they're really, really good, then that's it. You know, I look at some of my competitors right now and I simply have to be honest with myself. I'm not as good as that. Therefore, I'm not going to stop working. My chair's just broken. What's going on there? There we go. I'm not going to stop working until we are as good or better than them. In most cases, better than them. But I'm not. This is the long-term plan as well. Like, I know that we're going to be here in 5-10 years' time. I'm in this for the long term. And that's our main advantage. I want this brand, this company, for 10 years. Most people want to make a quick buck in the next year. I promise you, 90% of your competitors won't be here in 5 years. They won't be here. Once you get that into your head, I no longer look at timelines thinking I've got to get this done by this date, because I know that I'm in this now for life. What I'm doing now is for life. Now, I might exit the company. Fine, I'll start another one. But right now, I'm in. Quick introduction from my brand new sponsor, Sellerboard. Now, I've been using Sellerboard since the start of my journey. It was one of the first softwares that I actually installed as an Amazon seller. Not only is Sellerboard brilliant at tracking your profits, it is also an extremely user-friendly dashboard. If you want to check it out with a two-month free trial, click the link below and get my 2 months free trial for Sellerboard, and you won't look back. See you in the next video. This for life. So when I set goals, I'm setting them to get them done. I'm not setting them to get them done in a certain period of time, even though I'd like to do that. I'm setting them to get them done. We're doing what we have to do to be the best. That's the long-term vision. So I'm no longer rushing to get stuff done, if that makes sense. That's how winners win, I believe. I'm listening to a book called Winning by Tim Groover at the moment, and he says that's exactly how Kobe Bryant won and stuff like that. They don't look at stuff in 6-month cycles. They look at stuff without a time limit on it, because they're in it for life. They're mastering the game. They're trying to be as good as they possibly can be. They say, I've got to be the best at this no matter what. They don't put a time limit on it. They just say, that is my purpose in life. And once you get that sort of long-term mindset where there's no limits on time, you've just got to put in that amazing work forever. Then you set yourself away from the competition just with your mindset there, and you start to do all the small details which are so important in this business. So that's what I believe moving forwards. If you haven't got that mindset, if you're not in it for the long term, if you're not really pushing for all the small details, making your brand the best, then you are going to struggle. And if you're not recognizing that you're not creative, if you're not, and doing the things that you should be doing, homing in your strengths, which is, whether it's you're good at systems and operations, then you shouldn't be doing creative stuff. But I believe you should be doing wholesale or doing brand deals. Don't be in the wrong business. But if you're really creative, then maybe you should be doing this. It depends. It depends what your strengths are and what you want to really, really home in on. But you've got to enjoy it as well. So that's what I see coming in 2023, 2024, 2025. It's going to get harder. So the competition is going to increase. So you've got to get better. And the only people that can get really, really good are the people that really, really care about it and that are in it for the long term. Otherwise, they're just going to give up. So I hope that video's helped. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. My name's Hayden. You're watching FBA TV.